us freely going into the tournament?
Yeah, I'm positive about that. I think there'll be a solution. I know there have been conversations, and I think and I hope we'll hear very soon what it will be like. But I'm very positive that there comes a solution that will fit us.
Is it something that you and the players all want it sorting before you fly out there?
Yeah, and I think also that's what FIFA wants. So I think, I think we'll wait for the answers on that, and I hope that will come very shortly. And we're focusing just now on Portugal, of course, and after that on our departure to Australia.
Georgia, as a senior player these days, is it something?
Well, it's uncomfortable when any player goes down. So you don't want to go play someone, but you see how intense the training sessions are, and that we really challenge ourselves and each other to improve. So things happen like that. I'm just really then pleased when they stand up and can walk off the pitch. So then we know it should be all right.
Sarina, obviously practice going into the World Cup.
No, we knew ahead of our preparation that this was the case. So you plan things ahead. And this is the best possible preparation we can have with all the experience, knowledge we have, and some feedback from players. So yes, of course you want to play more games, but you also want to get your schedule right. And this is the right schedule, and that means that we can only have 2 games in this schedule before we go into the World Cup, also with the traveling to the other side of the world, which takes time, 2 days, and also takes some adaptation to beat the jet lag.
So we're not far away from finding out.
What will they bring?
Yeah, I think, of course, for them it's the first time they go to a World Cup, so they're really preparing too. I think it's a team that wants to play technical, they want to play possession game, but they're not afraid to play the long ball too, and have some speed up front and some players that do unpredictable things. I also think they have some style of play that we haven't played against yet. So hopefully they will do that tomorrow. So we'll be challenged. And for us, it's also like the first game after having a break, after the season, after having had 2 weeks of training sessions with, of course, a break in between. So getting ready.
Are you at all worried that you've not got any more games?
How close to knowing that starting 11 are you at this point?
Well, we're getting closer. That's clear. You want to get closer, but we're still trying out some things. And on some positions, I don't know what the starting lineup will be. There's still competition going on. And that's why we need those 2 games too. But it could also be that, you know, it's not very clear what's the starting 11. And the next game we would do make another tactical choice and bring or start another player. So it's not totally clear, but of course we're getting closer.
And just to check, I think we mentioned...
Can you win this competition?
Well, you're talking about 2 things: confidence and winning competition. That's the result. It comes to who we are. So I think we're in a good place. And what we're working on, what we're focusing on all the time, is how we want to play, what every player's role is in that, and we have to have clarification about the role and the tasks in the team, and then connect everyone, because that's what makes the difference, I think. So we have lots of quality players in our squad. We're in a good place in that way. And we're just now working every day. So how do we want to play in all the different parts of the game, and what can change, and how can we react on that? So thinking in scenarios too. And when that's really clear, then it makes it a lot easier to play very good games and make the chance of winning really high.
And if I can, just for Georgia, in terms of
freely and for causes that they genuinely believe in.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like we're at a place now where everybody could have their own individual opinion, and we're able to fight for what we believe in. And Sarina's with us 100%. Whatever we want to do, she backs us. So yeah, we kind of make the final decision, and Sarina comes with us.
Of a FIFA World Cup?
Yeah, definitely. And I think no matter what the outcome is, whether it goes our way or not, we know that we still stand for exactly the same thing. So if we can or we can't wear the armband, we know that we wanted to, and we'll stand by the fact that we wanted to. So yeah, whatever the outcome is, we'll still stand by whatever we believed in and whatever we wanted to be the resolution.
Georgia, congratulations. If you do get your, the journey so far?
Thank you. Yeah, I think in football it's really difficult to become reflective. yeah, football doesn't rest and time doesn't stand still, so it's kind of one thing after another. You can see how fast and how much has changed since the Euros and everything that's happened since then. So yeah, within football, you do something, you put it to bed and you move on to the next thing. And I think, yeah, of course, I'll try and enjoy tomorrow, and I'll enjoy with my family in the stands, being with the girls. But yeah, the main focus is the next thing, which is the World Cup.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anton. Take questions.
Support a bit closer to home.
I think the best thing we can do is just not compare. So the Euros is a completely different tournament. I don't think we'll ever be able to relive that moment again in terms of the home fans lifting the trophy, and everything that came with that tournament was unbelievable. And then we've just got to look at the World Cup as something completely different. I think the best thing and the thing that we're working with the staff is just making sure that we get that time to be able to connect with our families back home. The time in which they wake up might be the time in which we get some free time in our schedule, just so that we get the opportunity to connect with fans, to connect with family, and yeah, just kind of being able to inspire the nation back at home, but being aware that we're inspiring the nation, and rather feeling like we're in our own bubble, we want to be able to make them connections.
Thanks, Ben.